Here we go. This is 94.3 Radio 1, One World, your station. You're with me, Erica, and it's One with Indie. We got Jehaan joining us this evening. So excited to have him on. I mean, the voice to my Radio 1 listener, you're going to experience it shortly, but you are just 14, Jehaan. Amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have to talk about your love for music. Let's start with that. You know, when did this happen? When did you realize that, look, this is it, this is my passion?
So when I was 11, I posted my first ever cover of and it was of a Queen song, My Melancholy Blues, and I thought it was just like, for fun and stuff, but Queen actually picked it up and they posted it all over their social media, and I was like, well, what? I didn't really know what to think, and then they, sort of pushed me to, write my own songs and compose my own music, and well, yeah, and then, they thought I was like Freddie a little bit because
Hmm.
I played the piano. I am Zoroastrian, and I'm also a Virgo, and yeah, I'm from Bombay, so yeah,
You're a Virgo?
so yes, I am.
Oh, well, welcome to the club.
Yay.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing music has been around you growing up, at home and stuff. What have been the influences growing up as, when you were little?
So just pop, rock, classical. Mom sang to me every day when I was a baby and when I was in her tummy. So um,
Ah.
I don't know. That was, I think, the earliest influence I can think of. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I started playing the piano when I was 10, and yeah,
Yeah. That's great. So do you still play the instrument? Do you still go to your piano?
yeah, I do play the piano. I finished my grade 8 last Christmas, and I'm going to give my diploma sometime soon, hopefully.
Congratulations. Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, let's discover more about you, Jehan. Okay, this is like, it's for your fans, and I'm quite sure you're going to have many of them going forward. Do you have a favorite sport?
Um, yeah, I absolutely love to swim, though I'm not very good at it, to be honest. But I do love to swim. It's just um I don't know. I just like being in the water, I guess.
That's awesome. Favorite time of the day?
Favorite time of the day? Night, definitely. Um,
Okay.
though I don't get much of it really because I'm shunted off to bed quite early.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Do you have a favorite quote or a favorite lyric of a song?
So I think a favorite quote would definitely be the change you want to see in the world. Because well, it's really powerful and it doesn't give you any excuse to hide behind. I mean, you have to go out there and do the work yourself, and no double standards, I guess. So
Yeah, true that. Make your best emoji face.
my best emoji face.
Yeah, I love that too. All right. So your star sign is Virgo, like you shared. Pick one: Justin Bieber, The Kid Leroy, Post Malone.
Justin Bieber.
Are you excited about him coming to India?
Oh my God, yes. I mean, he's been through a lot lately, and so I'm really excited that he's coming to India. Yeah,
Yeah. Looking ahead to the future, if you had to pick one person to collaborate or partner with on stage, who would that be?
Ed Sheeran, I think, definitely, hands down, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there, is there an Ed Sheeran song that you particularly love or that you love to sing?
Um, there's so many. I think he has the largest artist playlist on my phone for sure. Um, I think it. I like Castle on the Hill. I love Perfect.
Yeah.
I like Thinking Out Loud, Photograph,
Yeah.
Bad Habits.
You know,
So many actually.
are you ready to be a pop star, which means you have to do all those TikTok and reels? Are you ready for that?
Absolutely not really. I'm well quite awkward sometimes, and my parents will probably have a few seizures here and there. So may not be the best idea right now.
Well, it's the sign of the times, unfortunately. But when it comes to
Yeah.
writing stuff, original stuff, is this what you do by yourself? Or do you work with somebody? How do you go about creating your music?
So no, I'm pretty much alone when it comes to writing my songs, singing, and composing, etc. So I mean, yeah, my mentor Devraj Sanyal, he's like been he pushed me to be an all-round artist really, where like you write your own songs, you compose the music, sing, and play
Hmm.
an instrument really, and you have to be able to do all four things really.
Right.
So which is what I've done.
Okay. So Devraj is your mentor. So you're in good hands. He will definitely share
Yes,
all the tricks of the
absolutely.
trade with you and some more.
Absolutely, he's definitely the best.
Oh, that's amazing. Let's talk about your single, Sing Myself to Sleep. Talk to us about
Yeah.
that, the process of creating it and what it means to you.
Well, the process of creating it isn't exactly a long story. It came to me about in 5 hours, maybe. And I mean, other songs I've taken weeks and weeks and weeks to write, but this one, 5 hours, the melody line, the singing, the lyrics, all of it just happened. And
Wow.
yeah, my producer said it fell out of the sky, really. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what it felt like really, because it all happened pretty fast. I mean, I went into the study and recorded the song for about 3 hours and told my parents to please go to the other side of the house so that they couldn't hear me, and then showed it to them after it was done, and they loved it. So I
Okay.
sent it to the producer, and then I recorded it in a studio
Mm-hmm.
and shot a bit of the video. And
Yeah.
well, oh my god, the video. Well, my mom had to stop me in the street at times saying the lighting is good, so let me shoot a scene here and there. So it's all been done on the phone, really.
That is amazing. And, it's great that your mom is, one of your collaborators. Is she around there? I'd love for her to pop
Yeah,
into
for
into
sure.
this conversation. Is she there? No.
Well, she's horribly camera shy. Um, um,
But
well,
okay, that's
I'll
that's
try and get
fine.
a hold of her, but
Don't worry. Talk to us about, your mom, and your folks helping you out through the process.
so they've been incredibly supportive. There's no two ways about that. And my mom and dad are definitely my biggest supporters, hands down. And they're actually, well, very bookish people, really. Quiet. They like the quiet life. You know,
Okay.
they'd
Yes.
rather have me be a professor when I grow up or something, which is not my idea of fun. But well,
But guess what, Jehan? I think you're going to be up there in the spotlight, devouring those bright
well,
lights and, bringing all that manic back home.
well, thank you, but I don't think my mom would appreciate it much. She's losing hair and sleep over all of this.
Oh, man. How would you like to describe your style, Jehan? In one word or sentence, how would you like to describe your style?
Um, I don't know. Would you say that I really have style? I mean,
I do in terms of musicality. I see that sometimes you sound like a George Ezra because you hit those bottom notes beautifully. And then
Thank
there's
you.
so much musicality. It's a very simple kind of melody, but at the same time, you're
Yeah.
telling a story, and I really feel it.
Thank you. Um, I'm quite emotive, really, and I think that would be, well, my style, really, if that is a style.
Yeah,
Um, I well, my influence, one of my biggest musical influences
yeah,
as an artist would be Freddie Mercury and Queen. Like, hands down, he is the best there is, according to me.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. So do you see yourself going that way, with the big sound and the big melodies, owning the stage?
um, oh yeah. I mean, I hope so. I hope I outgrow the teenage awkwardness. I think.
I don't think you're awkward. What about amongst your excuse me, your peer group and your friends? I mean, how have they responded to your music and to your songs?
Oh well, so I'm a nerd at school. Well, my friends, well, they also like, they're also quite academic, and I like stuff like maths and science.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know. Some of my friends have been incredibly supportive, and everyone was, I guess, amazed really, at the song. So I got a lot of messages and calls, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of validation, really.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And a lot of questions. Who is the girl is currently the leading question amongst the array that I've received so far.
Yes, and your answer would be?
Well, um, so there isn't a girl really.
Okay.
There is no special girl yet.
Okay.
Um, I didn't really know what to say actually. Um, when they asked me, I didn't know whether to keep them guessing or not.
Well,
You
I think
know?
keep them guessing is a good thing. Is a good thing. Don't reveal all. They don't need to know. But
Yeah, they
but
don't.
it's a gorgeous little love song, and it's so honest and it's so sincere, and
Thank you.
it's also very mature because, like I said, you're just 14 and you're writing stuff like this and you're sounding the way you are. And I just think you've got a brilliant head start. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Jehan. Please
Thank you.
introduce the song to my listener and tell them a little bit about it. Off you go.
Um, so Sing Myself to Sleep is a ballad, really, and it's a pop ballad, and it's about, well, it could be about heartbreak in general, but in this case, teen heartbreak especially. Um, and you don't really have control when you're younger and when you're maybe a teenager over circumstances, and you're changing, she's changing, and sometimes, mostly, teenage relationships don't really last,
Mhm.
and but that doesn't make it easy, you know to get over it. I
Yeah.
mean, sure, there are people who just have crushes, which is fine, yeah, and they can get over it, but sometimes it's deeper than that. And you try to rationalize with yourself, but the heart doesn't listen, really.
Yeah. The heart wants what it wants. Well, thank you so
That's true.
much for opening up and sharing all your wonderful, wonderful stories with us. I'm going to wish you every bit of luck. To my Radio 1 listener, this is Jehan and his single's called Sing Myself to Sleep. Thanks for joining us and good luck going forward, Jehan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
94.3
One world, your station.
Radio 1